Okay, so today I really want to talk about the 3/4 zip trend. What it is predominantly black men, and they are switching the tech vests, which I'm not really sure what they are, but they're switching the tech vest to this more polished, more dressed up look. I absolutely love this trend. Love just seeing black men dressed up, put together, looking good. I really appreciate that this trend has taken off because, online we see so much crap, we see so much trash, like so many negative trends in the black community. It's nice to just see something positive and polished. Youth are very impressionable, they are very influenced, and I'm just glad to see that they're being influenced by something that is, beneficial to their life. So we all know when you look good, you feel good. So if these young men are going out into the world, you know, dressing like this, presenting themselves well, I think they're going to see a lot of positive ramifications. And you already know, when something gets taken over on TikTok, you know that the things sell out. Or probably shopping at J. Crew and Old Navy sales. And can I just say, swear, just seeing a black man just dressed up in like a nice quarter zip, it's just something about that is just so pleasing. Just love how they are, respecting themselves, because it's one thing I cannot stand when I see, especially a black man and his pants hanging off his ass. Nothing worse than seeing that, because when I see that, I just want to go up to him and be like, pull your pants up, look like somebody, look like something. Is very, very prominent, and I see it all over, especially here where I live. It's so refreshing to see black men presented in a positive light, and that's another thing. In the black community, like black men are expected to be a certain way. Like a lot of society puts black men in a box, and they say, oh, if you do this, you're acting white. Oh, if you do this, you're trying to be white. Oh, you're not black enough. You're not black if you do this. You're not black if you do that. Just hope that we see more trends like this, where we see more black men and black women in positive lights, and it's the black men are having their moment in fashion. I like me seeing this trend just brings me so much joy. Like I remember I first seen the first video, I was smiling literally ear to ear. But back to what I was saying about, especially black men get put in a box a lot. Black men are expected to act a certain way, and when they don't act that way, they get called white. They get called not black enough. And then that's what leads them to kind of ostracize their own people, and they want to go towards people who um resonate with their story and everything like that. So by this trend taking off, I feel like we're just allowing black men to just be like, showing black men you don't have to dress a certain way to be considered black. You don't have to sound a certain way. You don't have to um present a certain way to be seen as black. Like you can be who you want to be, like what you want to like, and still be black. But I like it's giving very classy. It's giving very upscale, very we're not YNs anymore. We're young entrepreneurs. We're young kings. And that's what I like to see. And that's what I hope to see. This is what I need to see more of. Okay? This is the representation that we need. We need to see more online. And thank you to the man that started this trend.
I am the founder of the Courtesan movement, and there are some things I would like to discuss. For one, I will not tolerate hate on another group of black men. This movement that I've created has allowed so many black men to win in so many different ways. The only thing I could do is be grateful, truthfully. Before starting the Quarterzip trend / Quarterzip movement, I had a smaller following of about. I'm not just about Quarterzips. I'm about my faith, my fitness, and just being relatable, feeling like somebody you could talk to on FaceTime, just being in your face, make you laugh, make you feel good, pouring life into you. And starting this movement has allowed me to do that for so many people. It starts with Quarterzips, but it does not end with Quarterzips. The whole point of this trend, throwing on a Quarterzip, sipping the matcha as a black man, is to allow black men to feel comfortable in trying new things, expanding your palate, just expanding your horizons of what it is to live this life. Coming from a neighborhood like I do, things like matchas, Quarterzips, that's not something that you see on your regular day-to-day basis. But now with this movement, you have black men dressing up, going as far as putting on suits. Some people may have just put on a suit for the first time in their life, or a Quarterzip for the first time in their life, and they're thinking like, man, I really look good in this. And that's a beautiful thing to see. The man makes the clothes does not make a man. It was never about clothing. It's more so about pouring into yourself, being the best version of yourself, making sure that every time you leave your house, you feel like you're at 100%. Simple as that.
Really seems like a genuine guy. Really just seems like he just cultivated a movement. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, the YNs. That's what they call them. I'm not hip to the lingo. Lastly, I think this woman went viral for criticizing the quarter zip trend.
In general, but especially black men's obsession is with defining themselves by their clothing and not really actively doing any. It's not deeper than just like, well, we can put on suits. I can also put on a suit. What is the point that you're trying to make here? Like, it's like costume. Like, let's dress up as the social idea of success or productivity or decent, productive human being. I don't know. I don't even understand what y'all are trying to communicate to us. Y'all are constantly like essentially dressing up as white men. Like, that's kind of the underlying idea. Suits, quarter zips, like associating yourself with this like stereotypically white style. Hello? Do y'all not see how that's, one, offensive to you as a black person, upholds white supremacy, is also reductive of your like humanness?
Girl just seems to she just comes off as very ignorant. Her even referring to having a piece of clothing to refer to humanness, I'm just not understanding what the correlation is. Essentially, it just boiled down to her basically saying is what I talked about earlier about black men being put in a box. And unfortunately, this woman, I feel like she's not used to men, especially around her, being seen that way or being viewed that way. So because it's so much outside of her realm of what she's not seeing, she's like, oh well, that's not right. The fact that she just said that she don't think it's right, and what is the point? Girl, it's a sweater. It's a sweater. Now, this would be the same woman that would see a man and his pants hanging down and think it would be nothing wrong with that, because that's what she's used to seeing. And this whole trying to replicate whiteness, it's literally a collar shirt and a sweater. It's never that serious. It's really not that serious. What's the point, right? The point is that I'm sure she knows that how you dress tells a lot about you. How you dress is a representation of you. So the better you dress, more likely the better you probably will be treated. The better you dress, the better opportunities you get. The creator of the trend was a black man who probably liked to look nice and dress nice. And he was telling his community, hey, let's present ourselves in a positive way. But that's what I'm saying. She missed the whole point. And that's what I'm saying. What is the problem? It's only good can come from this. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it's something good, they're demonized. When it's something bad, they're praised. And that's the problem. I love seeing our black men dress up, look nice, and represent themselves well. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. And yeah, bye.